we welcome people to stockmarketfunding.com, and we'll be happy to put our logo on here in a minute. Once again, we had bids at 770. We dropped them to 720. They're 830 by 870, and Google's bouncing with the green bar. But last time, if you would have bought 770 and you're not out to sell at 840, you're going to get whacked, meaning that you want to sell with the bounce here. You want to be selling the option as well. This is what you would be doing. They're still going to keep bids down there at 720 because if the stock breaks that pivot, and if people don't tell me, I won't be able to tell them to start buying the next market on these, which is also around 630 by 660, which is $1 lower than the swing low of the day. And once again, it's options expiration. I said it would be brutal, and I said that people wouldn't sell at the high. That's exactly what I said. And I also said, once again, as you've seen on earlier tapes, we've already bought and sold it. And now it's much lower because we're market makers. We know where the price levels work. We love options. A lot of times we're doing 100 contracts at a time. Our bigger traders that have been around in the training long enough to buy 100 of these contracts. They sell them at $820. They make $5,000. It's that simple. I'm just going to show people here on the tape that we are going to make another move on Baidu. And welcome to stockmarketfunding.com. It's my pleasure once again. Today is called Tuesday, and the date is 5/18, and it's called Options Expiration Week, and it's called about how we buy and sell options and equities, both a market maker in the equity side and a market maker in the option side, and we're very talented at it. And you can be too when it comes to being in this options wholesale entries based on stocks bouncing. And right now, Baidu, again, you know, it's going to put a low in. Here are the lows. Here is the update. 113 lows, 51 highs. That momentum did not pan out. But we will look for the price action of where this stock will bounce $1. And once again, we have our contracts out right here to bid at $3.40. 558 SMF market maker option bid 3.40. We've already sold them. We've already profited on them today, and we even showed you what we made on them. And now we're going and make a market. That's where the next market is. If it wants to hold a low, I can make a market in here and buy. 340 is that market. This was one of our original markets, 410 by 440. I can always move in if the stock wants to build. And Ray's long Baidu off the bottom. And basically, here's the bounce, but here's the thing. It bounces, it's got to keep going. You can't just go a 3.6 and roll over. You've got to have some price breakout with it, meaning that the buyers have got to want to chase that move and build. And you need the buyer to show. Once again, welcome to stockmarketfunding.com. Here's the Google chart. Same thing, same rule. 3, 6. There's the doji reversal to resistance, and there has to be a buyer to break out. If we're not getting that buyer in the name, then we're not breaking out on Google after it's bounced. It bounced right here. 501.68 to the current price of 503.60. And the thing about it is, it's above the 200-minute. Things are looking good. There has to be a continuation of buyers in the market. Here are the Apple calls that we're going to do, and we're letting people know that we know where the market is. They were 970 on the high. I'm going to let Brian Plain right now purchase 2 contracts at $6 right now. And if he doesn't do it, he won't get hit. Okay, now he's in. And the only reason why I let him do that is because they're 20 pennies off the low. So if you go 970 minus 580, that equals our risk. But our risk on this one, my friends, was only 2 contracts. The next bid on this is 450, Brian Plain. I will maintain the 620 bid. It hit our price. We're not in. Once again, these are the same contracts that we traded earlier, bought and sold. It's an options expiration. They're going to bring these contracts down real cheap, and then we're going to look for the back half of Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of what kind of movement that we'll get in this options market at the lower price. Once again, welcome to stockmarketfunding.com. We appreciate you watching us get the wholesale bids, operating our SMF platform, which you don't see here, but we do have an SMF platform. It's a mathematical options platform and a mathematical equities platform, and it works quite well. And we're out to buy Google at 620 on the $500 call at that strike. And we've taken the prices down. You can see how wide the bid and ask is, 690 by 760. Well, wow, how do I buy something like that? Well, sorry, we're experts. When they bring it down and they want to sell out of panic, if we break down and they sell out of panic to us at 620, that will put us on the final low of the day. And we got all kinds of bids out. We changed our bids here for now. We changed our bids on First Solar. We had a 330 bid. We dropped to 310. Now the traders are below the market until we finally start putting the low in the equities. We can buy these at any time. We're not retail. Retail was up here where we sold them. The First Solar just bounced. It hit 110.86 and it's printing right here, right now. And it popped the option off the low. So you can see where some of the options are. There's the low. We bounced $1, Tammy. Should have got that bounce like you did the last one. There, 440 by 465. 4 is the low. Popped it up. Sure did. So that's the update. The 110 is at the money. It's not. It's slightly 86 pennies in the money. And look at the contract. 735. Brian Plain. Go ahead and add to the position. Add to the position. Add to the position. I have it on live tape. On the First Solar calls. Well, start buying some down here at the bottom. Yeah, 5 at 450. That's, you know, I'm still at big risk. But now put them out to sell at 520. And watch the chart on First Solar. Okay? Yes, and all of these option trades are all being bought wholesale, and we're buying all the contracts below the marketplace. And I'll update everyone.